Hey there, it's Juliana. So in the original Jewel Loom video, I did show you how to sew on a clasp, which I love the clasps that are out there. There are some really cool ones with 3 holes and 6 holes, and my goodness, they have beautiful designs on them. And it's really a great way to finish off your project, your bracelets in particular. But I also wanted to show you a more quick and easy way to add the finishing touches to your bracelet, and that's by using a ribbon clasp. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So as I mentioned in the first video, I showed you how to sew on a clasp. But I also wanted to show you a more simple way to add a clasp to your band, and that is by using one of these really cool ribbon clasps. And these ribbon clasps are available through Beadalon, and they come in a few different sizes. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm taking my needle and thread, and I'm literally weaving in and out of the warp threads, and I'm going back and forth to create what is called a salvage. Now forgive me if I'm enunciating that incorrectly. Me and S's sometimes have issues. But basically it is the idea of creating like a little faux trim. And this really is a much more simple way to add. Well, let me just say it's definitely a little bit quicker. I certainly still enjoy sewing on clasps because there are just so many beautiful ones out there. But this just gives you another alternative. Oops, did you see what just happened? So, yes, wear your glasses, which I do. I have my glasses on, I promise. Aha, okay, so I need to go. There we go. I missed one of my warp threads. So it happens to the best of us. And we're just going to, come on, yeah, there we go. And this one's going to come under, over, under, over. And I'm just going to continue to make this salvage until it is no more the width of my ribbon clasp. Let me get this through here, and I'll get my clasp over here so that we can see where we're at. And I think we got a little bit of a ways to go, but you see the width on this ribbon? So I got a little bit more to go. So this is where we just breathe, and we're in and out and up and down. Does that look? I think we're pretty darn close. I'm going to bring it in again. It's better to check it a few times. And what do you think? One more. One more. I think we'll be good. So, got that. And I'm just going to make sure that it's all nice and tight. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my adhesive, and we will just coat that really nice and well. And I'm definitely going to put a little on the back side as well. And I like this hypo cement because it's got like this little pin-like feature. Helps you to guide the glue. And we're just going to let that dry. And then what we are going to do is we're going to cut those warp threads. I know, that's the scary part, right? But trust me, as long as you do everything I just did, we will be okay. And then we're going to add the ribbon clasp. So once you have both ends finished with your salvage and you have added your hypo cement, which by the way, really dried very quickly, you're going to take your scissors, this is the moment of truth, and you are going to cut the warp threads right up to the top of the salvage. So here we go, hold your breath. I'm going to place my fingers there, so woo, snip, snip, snip. Just want to make sure we get all those little guys. And then I'm just going to come up here and do the same thing. Okay, woo, all right, we did good. Let's move that out of the way, and then I'm going to bring in one end of my ribbon clasp, and I'm just, see those little teeth? Let me move my finger there. So this has like little teeth on it. And what we want to do is bring in your flat or needle nose pliers, and then I'm just going to make sure that I'm lined up and squeeze, squeeze, and squeeze. How did that do? Oh, this is so exciting. Such an easy technique. And then we want to do the same thing to the other end. So let's bring in the other part here. And again, I'm just going to use my pliers to kind of act as my third hand, and then very carefully I'm squeezing because I want to make sure that that's in place before I really kiss it nice and tight. Ah, beautiful. Look at this. Isn't that great? So a much easier way to finish the ends of your bracelet. And if you can see right here, look at, there are even bigger ribbon clasps. So you can create many projects using this technique.